Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you've got Darren Little here with the MLM Superheroes, and we are live right now on an international broadcast, broadcasting to all four corners of the world. Guys, here's what I want to talk to you a little bit about tonight. I want you to start to, open up your mind to possibility thinking. I want you to realize that right now, the economy, guys, right now has never been in a state like it is right now. It's in dire straits, quite honestly. 8 out of every 10 families right now are going on to what I call the spiral, okay, where they're living off their credit cards. The end of the month comes and there's not enough money before the month goes out, so there's this little 3 or 4 day window where they need a cushion, and they don't have it. So what do? They put it on their credit card, and it starts to accumulate. At some point in time, guys, this debt load starts to take over. So now they're in a crunch point because now they don't have any more room on their credit card. So what's the next thing? They have to miss either a car payment or a mortgage payment, one of the two, right? Because they don't have the money for that cushion, that 3, 4, 5 days, right, to get them into their next paycheck. So what do they do now? They have to miss a car payment, or they've got to miss a mortgage payment, right, to give them that little cushion. And at some point in time, the whole thing collapses. The whole thing completely implodes. Now, what I will tell you about this type of an industry, about network marketing, affiliate marketing, direct sales, MLM, they're very similar in a number of ways, guys. This is not a selling type of a business model. This is about connecting with people, finding out what's happening in their life. Are they in a state of transition? Are they in a breaking point? Are they in a peak? Are they in a valley? And if you just become a good listener, you can become a top recruiter, guys. If you just become a good listener, you can become a top recruiter. Now, guys, over the course of my career, I had some really, really amazing mentors, guys, and I was ready to surrender my ego, be coachable, and just listen to what they told me to do. Listen to what they told me to do. Now, because of that, because of the strategies that I learned in my mid-20s, and I applied them, and I transferred those over into real business, I was very fortunate. By the time I hit 35 years old, I became a self-made millionaire. Now, the same strategies that I use for doing joint ventures, for raising money, for taking companies to the market, for rolling out a company, doing an international marketing campaign, for hiring management teams, all those things, guys, doing sponsorships for some whatever, an event or a charity or whatever, they're all the same. They're all the same, guys. They're exactly the same strategies that you use in networking. Now, people think that this industry is some other type of thing, that it's different than real business, and it's not, guys. It's exactly the same. So typically what I look for when I'm looking for opportunity, when I'm looking to get involved with a company, guys, I look for what I call category creators. Now, what is a category creator? A category creator is a company that has no competition. Now, what would it be like for you as an entrepreneur where you enter into a marketplace and you've got nobody to compete against? It's only you. You're the only person in the marketplace that is out there in the marketplace. That's what I look for, because it sure makes it a lot easier to bring something to market when there's no competition. None. Zero competition. Now, what makes us so unique? What makes this business opportunity so unique? So first thing I do is I look for what's called a category creator. The second thing that I looked for is I look for what I call mass market and mass appeal. Okay, that means that it hits the most amount of possible demographic out of all the age groups, okay, and it appeals to the most amount of people, okay? And it has to be something that I classify as being, sort of under the radar, right? Where even if it was larger amount than what we what our entry point is, then it's affordable for them to be able to do. Does that make sense? So they don't have to go out and spend $10,000, right? For less than $500, in our case, our startup is only $174, right? That a person can literally, if they follow our training, if they're ready to surrender their ego and be coachable, they can be profitable within 24 to 48 hours. Definitely their first week, okay? Definitely their first week. So I look for mass market, mass appeal. I want to be at a category creator. I want something that everybody can afford, a type of business that everybody can afford. But it has to be something that has a huge amount of value to the marketplace. Now, here's what I will tell you as a home-based business entrepreneur. Most people, guys, most people have no idea how to market. None. They don't know what marketing even is. Now, what if you could learn how to roll out an international campaign to get what's called market awareness? So if you're a realtor, a mortgage broker, an insurance agent, if you've got some hot restaurant in a local area and you want everybody worldwide to know that if they come to that city, they need to come to your restaurant. They need to come to your nightclub. You got the hottest spot. You got the best dry cleaning place. You got the best place that, you know, does home renovations or decor or whatever. It doesn't matter. They're all businesses, guys. Doesn't matter. Massage therapist, acupuncture, doctor, lawyer. Doesn't matter, guys. It's all marketing. Now, a lot of these companies, they just deal with word of mouth. They wait for walk-in traffic. What if there was a way that you could not only turn all your customers into promoters, right? All your customers into promoters, but you gave them an incentive to even want to come and do business with you. So this guy over here is waiting for walk-in traffic, and you are the person that's giving people massive amounts of value to come to you. Maybe you're going to give them a 2-for-1 cruise if they come to you. Maybe you're going to give them a 2-for-1 airfare voucher if they come to you. Maybe you're going to give them a discounted getaway to Las Vegas if they come to you, instead of to this person that's just waiting for you to come in. Okay, now who's got the added bonus? This person here with the massive value, or this person here that's got nothing to give? Think about it. It gives you an added edge in the marketplace. Okay, so guys, what I want to do here real quickly is I want to just reach out to our panel, to a couple key people here. Gregory Hinton, are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. You know, Greg, you've got a really amazing story here, you know, for the reason that you work a full-time job. You know, you're an IT professional, you've got 3 children, you're married, so you've got quite a limited amount of time to be able to run a business or to be able to be an entrepreneur. I mean, don't you work from like 10 in the morning until 7 o'clock in the evening, plus you've got 3 kids and a wife?
Yes, sir.
So how is it then that you were able to roll out a company and in 45 days generate a $4,000 monthly residual income, $48,000 for your year end, just coming out of the gate from a flat start? What was your mindset? What did you have to do in order to kickstart your business like that and take it off into a rocket launch like that?
Well, first of all, that's an awesome question. First of all, you know, what happened for me was, you know, I really locked arms with you. I was very studious, and those original webinars that I got on, I learned so much in such a shorter period of time because I was just like a sponge. I just was really hungry to take it to the next level, to take my life to the next level. And it's really easy for you to be able to take massive action even while working from 10 to 7 when you have a dream, when you have a definite purpose. You know, I believe that success is my duty, right? Success is my duty to my family, to my team, and absolutely to myself, right? So, you know, being able to take pride in what I do and what I want to become actually just fueled the fire. So what I did in the beginning was I invited everyone, guys. I wrote down a massive amount of list, and it didn't really matter if they said yes or no because I had a lot of posture. when you write down a huge list, like a list of 200 people, you're going to have posture, guys. Even if 20 people said no, you still got 180 people to talk to, guys. That's the beautiful thing. I talk to team members, from all across this country, and I say, hey, have you started your list? Well, how many you got on your list? Well, I got about 15. Well, that's kind of scary, man. That's really, really scary for your business. What if 5 people says no? How confident you're going to be in your business, guys? Everybody, Facebook people, Instagram people, even if you don't have their phone number, write them down on a binder. That's what I did. I wrote everyone's name down. I said, these are the guys that I absolutely have to get in contact with because I got to take this thing next level. We have an amazing opportunity, and I'm taking pride in what we have here because we do have an amazing opportunity that's changing so many lives. And that's what I did. I just took all out massive action. I took your advice, and I just reached out, touched base, said a quick hello, and just found out what was going on in people's reality. This has been the most simplest system and approach I've ever been to have the pleasure of being a part of. Anybody can anyone can call anybody and just simply say hello and just see how they're doing. It's a simple process. So when people don't understand that or they don't get it, sometimes I don't get it. I don't understand it because we do this on a day-to-day basis, but soon as you add an opportunity to it, we get all freaked out. There's no need to get freaked out, guys. You guys have been doing it all your life. Just connect with people, guys. Connect. And ever since I've been doing that, focusing on them and not focusing on me, not focusing on the commission, my business has just went next level. Back to you, Dan.
Fantastic, Greg. It's such a pleasure to, work with a leader of your caliber that is just simply coachable. They're just say, okay, I'm ready to go. This is great. Let's just keep it simple. There's no pitch. We're not selling people on anything. We're just connecting to find out, are they in a peak or are they in a valley? That's it, guys. That's really networking. That's really how it's done. Now, guys, what I want to do here is I want to reach over to Philip. Philip Rollins, are you there? Philip, you there? Okay, Philip's having a problem unmuting. Okay, can we go over to Derek? Derek, how are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
Excellent. Derek, I wonder if you can just share a little quick snapshot about, who you are, where did you come from, and, you've been involved with us for actually a relatively short period of time. It's only into like maybe a couple of weeks, but you're already, I think, generating a $2,000 monthly residual income. Tell us a little bit about what your life is and how did you do that, man? I mean, that's like a pretty amazing feat for only a couple of weeks in business to be able to already have a $24,000 yearly income already just by keeping it simple and following our training.
I'm 24. I've got 2 kids and a wife, and I'm from St. Louis. Never done network marketing before this, but we got a lot of great leaders. You as one of them, Greg. I mean, a lot of guys, and I just put the task, made my list, connected with people, and had a lot of good connections. And this opportunity itself is just amazing. Once you really look at it and see what you get, I mean, it's so worth the investment. I looked at the opportunity. I probably watched half the video, and I signed up right away. I couldn't find a couple of sponsors. I had to go through 6 or 7. Then I finally found one that contacted me back, and I was like, I'm already sold. Where do I sign up? How do I do it? Send me the link, and then I started my journey.
What is it that you do? Do you just full-time or part-time? Tell me about that.
Well, I recently just lost my job, so now I'm doing this full-time.
Okay, so and how long have you been involved working in our training?
Involved with you guys for a little bit over a week now.
Okay, So you've been involved for a week, and you already have $2,000 in residual income?
Well, no, I involved with your group in particular about a
Oh,
week,
okay, okay.
about four and a half weeks now. I'm
Okay,
going on.
cool. So that's a great kickstart. Now, did you use a similar strategy of just finding out what's happening in people's lives and listening to find out what's going on in their life, and then getting a connection, right? And then just really finding out like how they're finding the economy right now, what's going on in the world, right? What did you do? What was your strategy?
That was my strategy. I connected with the people, and that's when I really started to actually get a lot of signups. Once you start actually talking to them like a normal person, that's what we do, this every day. Talk to people, and once you find out.
Are you telling me then that you didn't even pitch features and benefits and people enrolled?
Right. So I mean, once you really connect with somebody and find out, what's really going on in their life. Are they in a struggle? Do they need money? Did their car just break down? Could they use an extra $1,000, $500, $200 a month? Would that help them? Once you find out what's really going on in their life, it's so easy to, come in as the knight and save the day. Xplocial is amazing on everything it has. Its incentives, even if the person's doing fantabulous, they've got their marketing, they're successful themselves. Well, what are they doing for their marketing strategy? Could they use an extra $25,000? Could they use an extra $5,000? Once you find out what's really going on in somebody's life, you can really actually help them and know how to help them, point them in the direction.
Perfect. It's just awesome to have you on board with us, Derek. It's great things ahead. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Miami. Philip Rollins, do you have your microphone there, sir?
Yeah, I got everything working fine now, Darren. How's it going?
Perfect. Philip, I want you to, if you can just share with people, because I know that you've been in other companies before, what has been the distinction? What has been the shift for you? First of all, tell people a little bit about who you are, where you came from, and what's been the difference between being on other paths and then going through the Academy of Quantum Physics Mind Mastery training and applying that into your business. What's been the difference for you?
Well, a little bit about myself. I'm married with 5 kids, 1 in college, 4 at home. I come from real estate, income tax backgrounds and things like that. And I've been involved in the industry, since 2008. And, I was in products and lotions and potions type businesses. And, basically I came over here and found out that I was nothing more than a salesman. And, the biggest shift for me since being involved with the Platinum 200 MLM Superheroes team is that, I'm not a salesman. I'm a networker, and networking is not about selling anything. It's about connecting with a person, finding out what's going on in their lives, pretty much getting connected with a problem and offering a solution. And, like you said, coming like the shining knight in the armor, to save a person's day. And I just found out that really, really works. You just have to connect with a person, ask the correct questions, find out what's going on in their life, and, connect on that level. And then that way you have a direction to go instead of just trying to, lead with a product. And, like I had somebody approach me today with just didn't even say a simple how was I doing today. And I was like, wow, so it's all about getting connected with people, and that's what I would say, that I learned since I've been over here working with Darren.
Fantastic. Now let me ask you this, because this is a really interesting topic right now. Do you find that when somebody starts to pitch you on a product or a service or a company, do you find that the natural instinctive thing for you to do is to go like this, right? I'm not interested, right? I'm not interested, right? Like, yeah, I'm not interested. Like when people call me and they say, Darren, I got this great opportunity. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. It's the first thing that comes. It's like, you know, can I help you, sir? Right? When you go into a retail shop, can I help you, sir? I'm not interested. I'm just looking. I'm just looking. Right? Do you find that you're similar that way? If somebody just comes on and they start pitching you on something, you're just not interested.
Yeah, I mean, and it's natural. I mean, it's a natural human instinct for, you know, because people have been pitched so many, you know, so many products their whole entire life. So it's like a natural, you know, instinct for you to, like, soon as somebody come out and just like, hey, here's my product. I don't care nothing about you, and, you know, just try to cram it down your throat, and then you just be like, whoa, wait a minute. You know what I mean? So I think it's just a natural. So connect with a person on a personal level, and, you know, let them know that you care, even if, you know, it's not on the first connection, on the second connection, and you just remember something important about that person, and, you know, it just puts you on another platform, definitely.
Absolutely. Well, that's awesome, and continued success is just great. Working with leaders of your caliber, I'm so excited to be able to see you in Miami on the 20th to 22nd. Guys, here's what I'm going to tell you. If you guys are, if you're watching this, and you really want to completely change your life to go to this type of a situation, like that, I call it vertical, right? Vertical, right? Where you're compounding off of 1 month to the next month to the next month, and you've got momentum, right? Is that there's an easy way to what I call fast track yourself and your career, and that's through something called mirroring and modeling. What is mirroring and modeling? Mirroring and modeling is duplicating what the successful people have already done. So do you think that if I can start a business and in my first 30 days already get to a $10,000 monthly residual income with a specific strategy, that if you were to duplicate that same strategy, that you might get a similar result? Because I know this. So let's take a look at Gregory Hinton. Gregory Hinton has a full-time job. He has 3 kids and a wife, right? So he could only do it part-time, but he still got to 4,000 in 45 days. How about that? How about that? 4,500 rather, 48,000 for the year in 45 days, right? $4,000 a month, 48 grand for the year. Not bad for a part-time effort, right? So what I want to point out to you here is that on this month, guys, on this month, and believe me when I tell you, we'll have people flying in from all over the world that will be taking a look at what we've got going on inside Platinum 200, inside our MLM Superheroes group. And there will be people from all over the world, top income earners, that will be sharing their personal breakthroughs, their personal breakthroughs. Do you guys realize that we have people, now get this, we have people in their mid-20s that are making over $100,000 a year in their mid-20s. Now, holy cow, like we have people as young as 18 years old in our business, and we have people that are senior citizens in our business, and they're all having success. How about that? So guys, what I want to do here is I want to tell you a little bit about why we have success. What makes us so unique and different? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go on to the internet here. And guys, one thing that I want to share with you here is that everything that our company does is what's called market tested. So every piece of copy, every picture, every graphic, everything that we do is tested for the market to see what the response is, and we let the market tell us whether or not we're on the right track, okay? So the first thing I was talking about, mass market and mass appeal, is that we hit two demographics. The first demographic that we hit are business owners, businesses. And right now with the state of the economy, businesses need more business. We help businesses to increase their sales by 30% or more. We help them to generate more leads, more referrals, more customers, more clients. They can turn all their customers into promoters. How do we do that? By offering value, guys. We have 28 different promotional offers that they can use as an incentive to get people to come to their location over somebody else's location. 2-for-1 airfares, 2-for-1 cruises, discounts on vacations, discounts on getaways, all-inclusive resorts, shopping discounts. These are things that you can use an unlimited number. So let's say that you've got a database of 10,000 and you can send all of those people a special gift. You can send them all an incentive for birthday, anniversary, Christmas, whatever vacation. You can turn all your customers into promoters saying, if you bring us one customer this month, look at the bonus you're going to get. If you buy this amount of products from us this month, look at the bonus that you're going to get. You get an unlimited number of those, and this is all, guys, at our $29 monthly product. Now, from a consumer standpoint, we save a family over $4,500 with our membership, guys. This is like getting a $4,500 raise once you join Xplocial. A $4,500 raise once you join Xplocial. So, you know, as an example, we just had Mother's Day. We get 25% off of flower orders. Reebok running shoes, we get 30% off. If your kids go to Papa John's Pizza, we get 25% off. You know, if you go to Six Flags, if you take your kids to Six Flags, we get 40% off. If you go to movies, a family 4-pack, we get 32% off all our movies, guys. It's phenomenal. Huge, huge savings back in your jeans with an Xplocial membership. So there's thousands of local and national discount offers, cashback comparison shopping, discounts on movies and groceries. You can save a ridiculous amount of money on restaurants, and you even get an exclusive pair of eyeglasses. Now, here's what I will tell you, guys. This is designed for an entrepreneur. What is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is somebody that has their own business. Well, guess what? The moment that you join Xplocial, you're now officially an entrepreneur. So we've designed this to put the money in your pocket, not the company's pocket. We spend $24.95 per month that goes to the company for all of our tools, all of our training, all of our support, all of our videos, everything that we have. But it's like we went out and made this. We as the entrepreneurs went out to make this whole program. So this is a $29 product, and when people are purchasing the product, you're making those $29 commissions, okay? So that's why it doesn't take a lot of people to make a full-time income. Now, I'll tell you what, almost every entrepreneur that gets in business has no idea how to roll out an international marketing campaign, press releases, Google Hangouts, videos, driving traffic. How do you do it? How do you use social media? What about Facebook? What about Twitter? How do you use all these things? Most people have no idea. We teach you with a full education on how to become an international entrepreneur. There's so much value in our program, guys, and guess what? This university, I'm talking about training that other companies may charge $5,000 to $7,000 for. Our Xplocial University is $100 a month. Are you for real? All that value, and guess what? You as the entrepreneur make those 100% commissions. So now you start making $129 per month per person. Guys, are you ready for this? Do you realize that with a team of 200 people, not 20,000, not 30,000, not 10,000, with 200, you make a $25,000 monthly residual income. Guys, that's a $300,000 CEO income for 200 people. Now, what happens when people start to make money? I'll tell you what happens, because I've been away about 5 times this year already. They want to start to travel. They want to start to see the world. Our Dream Life Vacation Club, guys, if somebody just muted me, can you unmute me, please?
You're good, Darren. We can hear you.
So typically people want to start traveling. You know, this saves families up to 75% off of their vacations, 4- or 5-star resorts. Guys, do you realize that over a 50-year period, this Dream Life Vacation Club will save your family over $100,000? Now, it's not 20 or 30 grand. It's not, you know, even 10,000. It's $399 or $699, depending on what commissions that you want to generate, and $99.95 per month for 23 months. And then you own it for a lifetime. You can will it, you can transfer it to your children, but this now opens up $250 commissions, $425 commissions, and then $60 per month commissions for 23 months. Guys, this is, do you know that on one vacation, one all-inclusive vacation that I went to Cancun, I saved $700 off my all-inclusive to the Great Parnassus Resort in Cancun, Mexico. So phenomenal discounts on attractions, passes, cruises, restaurants, golf, so much more, and it's a lifetime savings for you and your family. So here's the thing that this is so great about this program is that we help you as an entrepreneur to generate more new clients, more referrals, more repeat business, more reasons for people to want to come back to do businesses with you. And do you know that if you have a newsletter, a weekly or monthly newsletter, or just an email that you send out to your database of customers, you can put one line of copy on the bottom of your email that says, could your family use a little extra cash flow? Click here. And it goes to our corporate video. Guys, you only need 200 people to make a $25,000 monthly marketing budget for your business. So what's great about this is that, you know, guys, I mean, every other program that I've done just can't even compare. We've got no competition. We pay out the highest commissions in the marketplace. I like to be able to do the least amount of work and get paid the most amount of money. And if I really want to work hard, that I can turn this into a 7-figure income. Forget about 6 figures. How about 7 figures? If you only need 200 to make $300,000 a year, what if you're a major networker? Now you're into 7 figures and multiple 7 figures a month, guys, with our marketing plan. So it's a very low cost to get started, a complete plug-and-play system. You can earn a full-time income very quickly, easily, with a small, little, tiny team. Now, here's what gives us a cut above. Let's say that you're involved with your local chamber of commerce, or you do business networking internationally, you go to breakfast events or things like that. When you are in a higher, what I call a higher demographic, when people ask you what you do, and you start talking to people and find out what's happening in their business, and they tell you that, you know, things aren't maybe going too well, or they're trying to close a big contract but they don't have enough inventory, you can help those people by referring them to our loans division, and we loan companies between $5,000 and $250,000. Right? It could be for some equipment costs, it could be for some more inventory that they need. So we typically can get a company funding in as fast as 5 business days. So it's absolutely phenomenal. Now, what I want to do here, guys, is I'm going to log directly into my back office. Now, we are live here, guys. We are live right now. We're live. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into the gold membership first, because I want you to understand the incredible value that we have as members that we all get access to, guys. Like I was telling you, the moment that you start an Xplocial business, you basically got a $4,500 raise. You got a $4,500 raise just by starting an Xplocial business. Are you for real? Guys, do you realize that that could literally be your cushion? Let's just forget about making money yet with our program. Okay, so right now, look at this. Save up to 38% at Six Flags, okay? Now, I can tell you this, guys. If you have children, a lot of these things they want to do. I mean, kids are kids, guys. They don't really care about the economy. They want to go to these places. They want to go to Boomers. They want to go to Castle Park. They want to go to Knott's Berry Farm. They want to go to the Kodak Theater. Save over 50% off Kodak Theater. They want to go to Legoland. They're 16 to 20% off. They want to go to the Pacific Park and to San Diego Zoo, and they want to go to SeaWorld. Every time that you go out with your family, guys, you're putting money back into your pocket that you would have had to spend, guys. You would have had to spend if you just went direct. Now, kids are kids, and they're the best salespeople in the world, let me tell you. If they want to go, they will literally keep on nagging at you until you say, okay, we're going to go. Okay, stop, right? Kids are the best salespeople that there is out there. Now, let's take a look as an example at the restaurants. Well, I can tell you this. If you've got children and you go buy this particular Golden Arch, or you go buy Quiznos or Papa John's or something, guys, kids are kids. I mean, it's unbelievable. You get a couple kids sitting in the back seat saying that they want to go to McDonald's and get some McDonald's fries or, a milkshake or something, and after a while, it's pretty hard to resist. So we have, you know that if you've got a birthday party for, a son or a daughter, and you got to pay the bill. Bottom line, there's probably going to be 15 kids, maybe 20 kids that come to the birthday party. This saves you 25% off your entire purchase. Now, I don't know if you've gone for large pizzas lately, guys, but I'm telling you what, when you put toppings on them, they cost a fortune now. They cost an absolute fortune. And I'll tell you what, you've got like 15 pizzas that are going to the whole group. You know that I had my son's second birthday, and there was about 100 people. We invited a ton of people, and they all brought kids and everything else. Guys, that second birthday we had at a restaurant, it cost me $2,000 for my son's second birthday. That's real. That's a real true story. So I can tell you that this is money back in your jeans. Of really, these are places that the kids want to go anyway. Dairy Queen, David's Cookies. We can go through restaurant.com and get $48 worth of restaurant gift certificates, guys, or $300 for $48. That's like $252 back into your jeans. So just a huge amount of savings here on that particular area. Guys, if you are a business owner and you want to generate more people to come to your test drive of your car, or you want to generate more people to come to your open house, or you want to get more people into your retail outlet to take a look at your suit special, guys, this is absolutely phenomenal. There's 28 different promotional offers that you can start to use to bring in more traffic, more leads, more referrals, more new customers. That's more business for your business. Okay, more business for your business. So there's 28 different promotional offers there that you get access to. Now let's take a further look here. Guys, do you know that most companies, they don't know how to generate leads using the internet? What if we taught you? What if we taught you how to generate more business using the internet, using social media, using YouTube, using Facebook? What if we taught you how to become a master marketer? Because isn't that what business is about, guys? Isn't it really about getting your brand, getting your message out there? Guys, do you know that we have all these different lead capture pages that we already know convert, guys? We already know that these lead capture pages convert. We already know that they do. Now you can go here into the edit function and you can modify them, you can tweak them out so that they're more customizable to you. You can offer one of our bonuses, okay, one of our bonuses that we have. So here's an example. Now what do I mean by a bonus? If you know anything, guys, about building a list, you would also know that if you're building a list, you need to start to give away value. Now, what do I mean by value? Let's take a look here, guys. We can show you how to clone yourself. Do you know that right now, as we speak, I'm doing presentations around the world right now? Even though I'm talking to you, I am doing presentations right now as we speak in all four corners of the world. Somebody right now, guys, is watching me, Darren Little, do presentations. Now, I want you to think about this. Once you learn how to clone yourself. Once you learn how to leverage the power of a Google Hangout, do you know that this right now is going to turn into a marketing tool? Right now, this little piece that we're doing right now, and as you're watching the replay, I'm going to be in other countries doing more presentations to more people when you're watching the replay. How about that? So we give you a 20 video course on how to become a master at Google Hangouts. This is phenomenal, guys, because we teach you all the little nuances that you need to know. How about if you could start to invest 1 hour, guys, 1 hour a day, and learn how to become a top marketer? Do you know that being an entrepreneur works the same way in your job? Okay. If you want to increase your income, you better start to increase your skills. Because if you don't, you're not going to get a raise. Real simple. So wouldn't it make sense if I'm saying to you guys, hey, I'm going to show you the formula that I personally used to go from $174 to $127,000 in the course of 11 months? Doesn't it make sense that if you were to duplicate the same thing that I did, maybe you're going to get the same results too? Because Gregory Hinton, he was working part-time, and in 45 days he hit over $4,000 a month, right? He just implemented what I did because he was coachable. He was ready to surrender his ego and just be coachable. So look at this. There's a 16 video course on press releases. Guys, I want to tell you this. What I love about this is we get to the point fast. Watch this. This is on press releases. This video is 5 minutes and 18 seconds. 5 minutes and 18 seconds for that particular video. Okay, now what I'm going to show you here is the power of this. I'm going to show you the power of this. Now this is live. There's no way that I can make up how many times this press release got shared because it's live, guys. So I'm going to log right now into my account and I'm going to show you why I love Xplocial. Because do you know that I listened to a 5-minute video? A 5-minute video, and I implemented the strategy. Now keep in mind, I don't care if you're a realtor, I don't care if you're a mortgage broker, I don't care if you're an insurance agent, I don't care if you own a flower shop. If you learn how to do these strategies, guys, these strategies right here is how I've been able to become successful. So what do I got here? I want to hit real estate brokers. Okay, that's my target market. Real estate brokers pack open houses with Xplocial's new business and sales incentives. Okay, so that's my target market that I'm hitting. Now watch what happened. Let's hit the refresh button. Okay, so let's scroll down and let's see how many people read it. 413 people read it. Guess what? 274 of those people shared it on social media. 274. Now, there's a good chance the average person has about 300 people. So let's do a little calculation. 274 times 300 people on social media. Guys, do you realize that that's a potential reach of 82,200 with the one single press release that I learned how to do through this training? Okay, let's take a look at another one. Who's my target market here? My target market is business owners. The MLM Superhero helps business owners add $25,000 per month to their marketing budgets with Xplocial. Look what happened here. Let's hit the refresh. Okay, how many times was it seen? It was seen 348 times, but out of that 348, it was shared on social media. These social medias, look, you can see which ones it's shared on, right? So watch this happen. Now I'm going to show you this live so you can see that it really works. So I'm going to hit share. Now watch what happens. This little share button comes up. There's my little ad, right? The MLM Super helps business owners. I'm going to hit share link, and now it's going to come out on my Facebook page, right? So we'll pop over there in a second, and I'll show you how that works. But do you realize, let's do a little bit of math here. Do you think it would be pretty cool, guys, if, let's see, there's 241 people shared it. and there was only 348 people that read it, that's a 69% share rate. Would you like to know how to get your news, your message for your company, for 69% of the people that read it to share it? That's why you need Xplocial. That's why this is next level training, guys. Okay, let's take another look. The MLM superhero turns $154 Xplocial business in over 126,000 using Facebook. Now, guys, I wrote this yesterday. Look at the date here. It says May 26th, 2014. Okay, one day, 24 hours. Okay, we'll hit the refresh button here. Let's see what happened. Okay, it was viewed 52 times, and out of the 52 people, guys, 30 of those people shared it on social media. Okay, so let's do the math. 30 divided by 52 equals. That's a 57% share rate, guys. And I can tell you this, these numbers start to increase as the time goes on, guys. They keep on getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. There's more people that keep on sharing it. So if I go now to my Facebook feed and I look at my page, let's take a look at, oh, look at that, right? Boom. It's already going live. Let's see what happened here. Okay, so there's been 1, 2, 3 people already have liked it, but it's already been shared one more time. So somebody thinks that it might help other business owners to learn how to add $25,000 per month to their monthly marketing budgets. You see how you can use a newsworthy type of item to get promotion for you, right? So I teach guys how to master these, and all my students that go through my training, they learn how to master becoming an attractor factor. How do you get your phone ringing with incoming phone calls? What do you post about? What are the topics that you write about? How do you get people to start to reach out to you to say, Darren, I want to join your business. Darren, can you show me how to become a millionaire? Darren, let's do this. I want to lock arms with you. Guys, that's what's happening. That's what's happening for Philip Rollins. That's what's happening for Gregory Hinton. That's what's happening for Dodie Johnson. That's what's happening all across the tape, guys. That's what's happening. Why? Because we're giving value. Value, guys. This is value, taking people's lives, helping them to go to the next level in their reality. So what I want to do here now, guys, is I want to give you an idea of the value that you can offer to the marketplace as far as ebooks. Okay, now this is stuff that you can give away on an opt-in. So if I want to build a list, I can pick something here. Find out how to connect with busy people and explode your MLM to the next level. Okay, now I can take that lead capture page, and it's got a forwarding device on it. It says, where do you want this lead capture to go? I want this lead capture to go to here, right? I want it to go to here, right? Now, there's a good chance, because some people leave their phone number, other people don't. Other people put their real email address in, other people don't, right? But it's about getting the traffic, getting the leads. We teach you how to get the leads, connecting with busy people. Guys, do you realize that this looks like you are providing this massive value to the marketplace? And it's already done for you. You don't even have to write it, right? It's already done for you. It's this little 19-page ebook. Now, and there's tons that I can pick from, guys. There's tons that I can pick from here, right? Coaching the Coach, Instant Keyword Riches, Controlling Your College Debt, Basic Forex Trading, Time Management for Entrepreneurs. I can pick a target market. I can lasso that target market, and then I can contact them and find out how I can help them to solve a problem. So let's take a look. Let's see what else this can do. Now, we have some really amazing training in here, guys. If you've got a sales team and you want to teach them how to connect with people instead of pitching them, that's what we do. We teach you how to connect with your prospects. Now, let's just take a look. What did this do for me? Let's take a quick look here. Now, I started this business, guys, in June of last year, but you can see that in the first 40 days, guys, It generated over $12,300, guys. $12,300. Not a bad little bit of a startup. Now, let's take a look of what it can do for you on a daily basis. Well, I'll tell you what happens, guys, is when you start having days happen for you like this right here, that's looking pretty darn good. That's about $300 in commissions on the 21st, just with our $29 membership. And then let's take a look at the platinum. Oh, what do we have here? Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's almost an $800 day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably a $900 day, guys, right here. This is exciting, guys. I've never had that type of thing happen in any company. In over 25 years of being in this industry, I have never had this type of traction. Why? Because we offer a ridiculous amount of value to our people, not only the consumer market, not only to the business owners, but we teach you as an entrepreneur how to roll out a proper marketing campaign. How do you become a top recruiter, guys? That's what you're going to find out once you become a member of Xplocial. Now, here's what I will tell you. I was talking earlier about our Xplocial Regional Conference. It's coming up on June 20th. It's at the DoubleTree Hotel in Miami. Here's what I can tell you, guys. If you want to be a 6- or 7-figure income earner in the next 12 months, this is very, very easy to do, guys. Why? You only need 200 people to make $300,000 a year. Now, compare that to any other company in the marketplace, guys. Anyone. I don't care what company it is. There's not a single company that provides this amount of value in marketing training and to the value for the consumer market to show you how to drive in more new leads, more customers, more business, and generate a $25,000 monthly marketing budget. Are you for real? For $174. Oh my God. How do I start? That's what I have. Do you know that my closing ratio when I just talk to a business owner, it's like 80 or 90%, guys. 80 or 90%. Because for a business owner, $174 a month, guys, is absolute peanuts. Let's get real. That and the ability to make a $25,000 monthly residual income for them. So on the 20th of this month coming up, guys, in June, this will literally fast track you in your career. I tell people that if you're starting a business, this fast tracks you by at least 6 to 8 months. At least 6 to 8 months of forward momentum that you've just literally sped up your timeline. So what I want to do here now, guys, is I want to just reach back out to the people on this call. Okay, so we're back live here. You know, we've got quite an audience here on YouTube, guys. There's a lot of people that have obviously tuned in. Maybe you've posted this on your Facebook wall. Laz, are you there with us right now? Can you unmute if you're there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Laz, you know, you are a phenomenal human being, I'm honest. I mean, there's not very many people that can do what you've been able to do with your physical body. I mean, you're like an award-winning medalist. You're a personal trainer. You help people to master their bodies. I mean, you're just a phenomenon in that area. You're like a model for what a human body should look like. So, you know, what I want to know, because I know that you have been in other networking companies. You've been in other companies where you've gotten training, you've gotten support from leaders and whatnot. What's different here? What have you learned that's not only affected your networking business, but I want to know how it's affected your personal training business?
Well, just like Philip was saying earlier, and I think Gregory hit on it as well. When I linked up with you, I was taught that I was pitching and trying to pitch and close everybody on everything all the time. Every other networking company or networking mentor that I had, told me to, like you say, make a list, but instead of just reaching out and connecting with those people, I was told to reach out and pitch those people, set an appointment with those people, go meet those people at Starbucks or go meet them at somewhere where I could sit down with them, bust open my computer, flip a chart, or do a PowerPoint presentation. It was always me doing the presentation Sometimes I would play a video, but generally it always boiled down to me doing the presentation, not something or someone else doing the presentation. And like I said, there was no connecting. So um, since you became my mentor, I've learned a lot with mindset and being able to connect with people. Like last month, I had my best, and I'm on track to do it again. I had my best month in my personal training business. I don't train anyone in person. I have all of my clients are online. I currently have about 55 active clients that I deal with, and I've become a better networker because of you, and it has really helped me blow up my training business. And not only am I making connections with people to become clients, but I'm making better connections with people who can teach me things. For instance, one example of using a strategy you taught me, there's this lady. My style of coaching is flexible dieting. We don't teach people clean eating. We teach people how to track their exact macronutrients, which is protein, carbs, and fats, so they can enjoy the foods that they want, but they learn how to eat the foods that they want and stay on diet. So there's this lady who started a Facebook group called IIFYM Women. It's called If It Fits Your Macros. And she started that group a few months, like 8 months ago, and that group now has 9,000 women in it. There's nothing but women in this group. A lot of my clients are already in this group, but now I am coaching that lady, and she's about to start blowing my name up in that group. And it's 9,000 women in that group, and that group is very active. And all I did, she liked one of my posts. I did what you said. I reached out, touched base, get a chance to say hello, and she's doing very well, and she's not in a transition or anything like that. But now I'm coaching her, and we are working on some things to promote her group, but she's going to be promoting me and her group to 9,000 women.
Wow. Congratulations, Paul. This is brand new news for me, so that's phenomenal. Congratulations. That's really great.
Thank you.
Guys, I want to just reach out here. Angela, can you unmute yourself? Are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay. Angela, I know that you have been just recently started working with our team. Maybe share with the group here, the viewers, because we've got tons and tons of people on YouTube right now that are tuning into this broadcast. As a brand new person that's just getting into business with our team, what's been your personal experience working with Greg, tuning into some of our broadcasts? And, just be honest, what has been your personal experience with your business, with your Kickstart, to get some traction and to move to the next level?
Well, I first want to say that because I'm so young, majority of people my age, we're all used to following the same things as far as trending and fads. So for me to, step out of my comfort zone, a lot of people that are my age are like, Angela, what are you doing? So for my experience with this, I feel like when I don't know, all I know is I really like this company, the idea of it, because you guys have training, you guys have people here that are willing to help you and more. And the previous company that I was in, not to bash on anything, it's like you're jumping in head first and you're just money is all you see. And that's all I wanted in the beginning, and I realized that you need more than just the facts. You need to know the strategies and how to talk to people and like other ways. There's like multiple strategies for everything, and I wasn't taught that. And I jumped to this company, and within a week of being into it, I learned so much strategies and who to talk to, and all the people that I meet in this. You guys give me just more motivation than I've had in my whole life growing up, and I'm only 19. And I just feel like it's a new outlook in life, financially and mentally. And this is just a new great start.
Wow, fantastic, Angela. Well, congratulations and continued success. And I hope that we're going to be seeing you in Miami, because I'm going to tell you what, if you're in Miami as a 19-year-old, entrepreneur, female entrepreneur, and I'm really serious here when I tell you this, Angela, okay? I'm really serious. This next 12 months, can be such a breakthrough. You realize that going into 20 years old, you could already be making more money than most CEOs at 20 years old, right? That's fact. If you lock arms with us and you take this seriously and you put your vision out there and you say, Darren, you know what? I want to make $10,000 a month. Angela, if I can do that in 30 days with no paid marketing at all, just with simple connections of reaching out, I'm telling you what, you can do this, girl. You can do this. Okay? You can do this.
Oh, I believe
Okay.
it. I believe it. That's the goal.
So I want to reach out quickly here to Mike Grayson. Are you there? You're muted there, my friend. You're muted.
Oh, yes, I'm here, Darren.
Okay. Mike, maybe you can just share with us here, because I know that you've been in other business opportunities, you've been in other paths with other companies. What's been the distinction? What's been the difference between where you were and where you currently are and where you're going? So talk about, you know, the shift that took place once you went through our Platinum 200, the Academy of Quantum Physics Mind Mastery. You started tuning into some of our hangouts like this. You started to learn more about your thoughts, your words, your emotions. Talk to me a little bit about that. Where did you come from? What's your background?
My background is that I'm an athlete. I played sports practically all my life, full scholarship, you know, and so forth. A little bit after, and then I got into what you call here, I guess, multi-level marketing. And one thing I'd say the difference between here and the other companies that I've been in is probably the overwhelming wealth of information. And I don't mean to say this information there's, you know, you go out there and find it yourself, but information where it's actually taught. That is a huge, huge plus. And anybody who's trying to learn this game or trying to learn this profession is finding out, at least myself, I'm finding out that this is absolutely great because, like many others, I was always taught that, you know, you sell, 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 sell. There was no connection. It was basically a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And a lot of times after they joined you or whatever you did, you know, you didn't hear from them anymore, or you didn't hear from you. What we should have been doing, we should have been contacting them when we didn't. And so I'm just learning right now, and I'm absorbing it all. I want to be a sponge because what you are doing is definitely phenomenal. I've never seen it before. Again, when you find most ones like this, they want to hold that information, unlike what you and Greg doing, who actually want to spread it. The whole mindset, when I think of it, is almost like it's almost like the Bible. You know, help a few, but if you can help many, that's even better. And that's kind of like what I get from it. This is like, you know, it's not so much about me. It's about you. It's about you. It's about you. And it seems like a lot of eyes are taken out of this game, and it's more we's and we's. And I found that those we's has also changed my thought process because being around Greg, and he's for real. And he said he doesn't let negative stuff get around him because I've talked to him and I've gave him some negative stuff before, and he's knocked that right out. Said, Mike, you know, that's not what we do here. And it's just being around positive people, and you know, speaking that into existence.
Fantastic. You know, that's just a great, great testimonial. And you know, I'll tell you what I really love about this situation, guys, and what I
You're muted, Darren. You got muted, bro. You got muted by accident.
Okay, am I unmuted?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Here's what I appreciate, guys. You know, here's what I'm going to tell you about if you want to take your life from where you are to the next level in your reality, okay? So if you're, let's say that you're making 50 grand a year and you want to go to 150 grand a year, and you want to go from 150 grand a year to a couple $1 million a year. There's these little stepping stones, right? Right? And what I will tell you is that if you want to take your life to the next level, you have to be prepared to get out of here, and you've got to get into here. You've got to get out of your head and you've got to get into your heart. You've got to start to care about people. That's this industry, guys. If you think that this business model is about pitching and selling people on products, you probably will never ever make any money or have a career in networking, okay? Networking is helping people to solve their problem. Now, how the heck would you ever know if a person's got a problem unless you have a simple conversation? And most people will not tell you the truth in the first little bit. They're not going to tell you. It's like taking a mussel or a clam or an oyster, and I'm telling you what, if those things are raw, they're not cooked, and you take a knife in there and you try and pry that thing open, holy cow, guys, you might even crack the shell, right? Because it's not going to open. It's not going to open. What do you got to do? You got to take it and you got to put it in some steam, right? And then slowly they just open up like this, like that, and then they're ready to eat, right? That's a networker. So if you can get good at connecting with people, if you can get good at building rapport with people, what happens? They open up. And then you can help them to solve their problem. Now, all I got to do is find out how you're finding the economy right now overall. I mean, really. I'm not going to ask you that until I got a connection. But if I just do that, you're either going to tell me that it's going amazing or you're going to tell me it's going terrible. If it's going amazing, I'm going to get some referrals from you. If it's going terrible, I'm going to be the white knight. And 8 out of every 10 people, just so you know, guys, are finding it terrible, right? You know, and this is a perfect example of people that are going through the training right now that are having results like they have never, ever had before in the history of them doing this type of industry. Something is different. What's different? What's different? The training is different, guys. The coaching, the mentoring. This is a mentoring and coaching business model. So here's what I'm going to tell you guys. I would encourage you guys, that if you are watching this right now and you're thinking to yourself, you know what? I deserve a better life. I deserve to take my life to the next level. I deserve that nice house, that piece of property that we always wanted. I deserve to have that really nice sports car or that nice family car. I really need to get a college fund for the kids. What are we going to do? Where's the income going to come into when those kids are ready to go to college? Guys, you got a little bit of a cushion window right now, and you better start taking massive action. Because I'm telling you what, that time's going to start kicking away. And if you're not looking at alternative income streams right now, nothing else is going to be changing from now until those kids got to go to university, guys. Think about that. Nothing else is going to be changing except for you. The world doesn't change until you change. When you change, the world changes around you. So get back to the person that invited you to this particular call and say, you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to take my life to the next level. I am ready to go all in here. Guys, we're not talking about a second mortgage. We're talking about $174 to completely change your life. If I can get into a $10,000 income in 30 days, if Gregory Hinton can get into a $4,000 income in 45 days with a full-time, job with 3 kids and a wife, you know what? Be coachable. I'm sure you can do it too. Take action. Get back to the person who invited you to this call, and I look forward to welcome you on board our team, to helping you, showing you, teaching you, guiding you on what you need to do, how you need to do it to completely, totally change your life forever so that you never have to worry about money again for the rest of your life. My name's Darren Little with the MLM Superheroes, and I look forward to meeting you in person one day, and I look forward to seeing you at the top. Bye for now.